Cheating women always make excuses for their hypergamy, for not being able to stay faithful and loyal to their man, for not being able to stop going out there every single weekend with their girlfriends and partying their asses off, getting drunk, never coming home, shutting off their phones, ignoring your texts. Right? They constantly make excuses for that. They constantly backward rationalize it. They constantly blame you, or they blame something that you did, or they pick these bullshit fights with you so they don't have to feel guilty about it, right? How many times have I told you guys, women have no agency, especially bad women. And obviously, cheating women are bad women, right? And no surprise, a lot of these cheating women tend to be those women I talk about who are still single, over 30, and are now damaged goods. Okay, God forbid in their 40s and 50s. Right? These women are constantly cheating on their partners, and they're constantly excusing their behavior by saying, well, he was treating me like this, or he did this to me, or he was being too possessive. It's like, why don't you just leave him then? Why don't you just break it off? Why are you trying to have your cake and eat it too? Why are you trying to sneak around his back? Why don't you just break it off? Oh, because you can't be alone? So basically, when you find the next victim to monkey branch to, you're going to just leave this guy high and dry? That's shitty behavior. And a lot of girls do this. A lot of these bad women do this. Right? A lot of these cheating women do this. Like, they'll stay with their man temporarily because it's convenient for them, right? It's comfortable for them. They don't want to be alone. They're basically being selfish whores, right? They're staying with this guy while they go out there, party with their girlfriends, go out to a little happy hour, exercise their open hypergamy until they find a higher value male that they want to monkey branch to, that they want to jump to, that they want to lily pad to. And as soon as they find that guy and they're like, yep, this is the next guy I want to date, this is the next guy I want to be with, then they cut that poor sucker off finally. And they leave him high and dry. And this guy is just left out in the cold. And a lot of these guys, they don't see it coming. Sadly, right? They don't see it coming. It hits them like a ton of bricks. It's like hitting a brick wall at 100 miles per hour. It's like, shit, where did this come from? She's gone. She's leaving. Oh my God. It's like, I thought she loved me. It's like out of nowhere for these guys. It's sad, right? But this chick just moves right on to the next guy. Woo! She just jumps right into the next relationship with this guy. And while she's in that honeymoon phase of the relationship, which is the best part of the relationship, right? That's when you're getting to know each other. You're excited about each other. You're like on cloud 9, right? Just thinking about this new person you're dating every single day. You're in that honeymoon phase. While you're doing that, your ex-boyfriend, the poor sucker, the poor sap, he's crying his ass off. He's contemplating suicide. He's alone. He has nobody. You left him high and dry. And your excuse for this, like a lot of these girls, they just backwards rationalize it in their heads. Well, shouldn't have treated me that way. You shouldn't have been so jealous. Shouldn't have been so possessive. Right? Which you shouldn't be. I'm not disagreeing with that. I mean, that's like beta behavior. But you know what's even more beta behavior? Staying with that guy while you explore your options out there, and then once you find that option, leaving his ass high and dry. Okay? Leaving his ass high and dry. You know what that makes you? Makes you a bitch. Okay? Girls who do that are massive bitches. Selfish. Super duper selfish. And they never ever take responsibility for their cheating ways. For the fact that, hey, yeah, I basically used him. Okay, I used him because I didn't want to feel alone. I didn't want to be by myself. I used him while I went out there and explored my other options. What I should have done was I should have just cut it off clean. I should have just been by myself. And I should have just let myself be single. Instead of trying to be a little worm that I am and hang on to him and give him hope while I go out there and find somebody else to replace him. Cheating women, man, they will always make excuses for their hypergamy. It will always be your fault. right? They will always blame you. And they will always play the victim with their friends. It's hilarious. Like these chicks, because they're bad, their girlfriends will tend to be bad too, right? The people in their social circle will tend to be bad. The chicks that they hang out will be just like them. Because as I teach you guys, as I teach my self-development students, you show me your top 5 closest friends, and I will tell you exactly who you are. Okay? It's no different with women. I mean, you show me 5 of your friends, and I will tell you exactly who you are. And because these women are bad, they hang out with other bad women. Because like attracts like. So with their girlfriends, they will play the victim, and they'll be like, oh, Charlie, he was just too much for me. He just didn't pay attention to me enough. He just didn't treat me the way a lady should be treated. Right? As she's like this massive cheating whore. He just didn't treat me the way I deserve to be treated. A lot of these cheating women say bullshit like that, right? Oh, he didn't treat me the way I deserve to be treated. It's like, yeah, you're right. He treated you way too good. You didn't deserve that treatment. Just based off the relationships I've seen where the woman cheated and she says shit like that, I always look at the guy and then I look at both sides. I'm like, yeah, he treated you way too good. He should have treated you like the whore that you are. He should have treated you like the bitch that you are. That's how he should have treated you. And it's pathetic because, especially when it's a hot girl, who is a cheater like this. When hot girls cheat like this and they take advantage of the fact that they know guys want them. They know how easy it is to get men at the, snap of their fingers. And they take advantage of that power. And this is why you have so many of these, MGTOW guys, once these women hit their 30s, 40s, and 50s, just completely pound on these women and just, annihilate them because they know what they did. They know how these cheating women are. Especially these hot cheating women. They know how they take advantage of that power in their 20s. They act like bad, they're completely bad women, but yet they sit there and try to play the victim, right? A lot of cheating women who are bad. A lot of bad women, obviously who are cheaters, do this. They always play the victim. They always tell their girlfriends their one-sided story. As it says in the scriptures, every story sounds good until you hear the other side, right? Every story sounds good until you hear the other side. But that's what these girls will do. They'll run to their girlfriends, be like, you know what Charlie did? He just didn't treat me the way I deserve to be treated. It's like, how do you deserve to be treated, bitch? All you did was mouth off to him. All you did was poison drip him. All you did was cheat on him. All you did was run off with your girlfriends and party all weekend. How do you deserve to be treated? So make no mistake, guys, cheating women, they will always make excuses for their open hypergamy. They will always play the victim whenever they get caught, right? They will never just sit there and say, you know what? I'm sorry. Yeah, I did it. I'm a slut. I'm sorry. And just, cry some authentic tears for us, ladies. Knock off the crocodile tears. I don't want to see the crocodile tears. I want to see real, authentic, genuine tears if you cheated. Because I've just seen too many guys in that situation go through that. It's been a while since I've been through that just because I haven't been in a real boyfriend-girlfriend relationship in a while, and that's by choice, by the way. It's just not what I'm looking for right now. I'm just way too busy for a relationship. There's a ton of responsibility that comes with relationships. And right now, I don't want to be a part of that because I'm too focused on growing my business and staying on my path and purpose. And I'm happy being by myself right now. I've spent most of my 20s and early 30s in, back-to-back LTRs, long-term relationships. So it's the last thing I'm looking for now. It's a chapter in my life where I'm happy to just be dating girls casually and not be attached to anybody. But at some point in the future, this will get old and I might want to do that. As I've taught you guys, women can just never say sorry, right? They can just never apologize. Even if they do say it, the underlying tone is F you, right? The underlying tone is go screw yourself, even though she's telling you she's sorry. So I'm going to wrap up here. Until next time, this is M. Do not forget to smash that like button below. Also, hit that notification bell right next to it so that you are notified whenever I release a brand new coaching video. More importantly, guys, make sure you subscribe to my channel. It's very important you subscribe. It helps me out a ton. Too many of you guys are still not yet subscribed to the channel, so please subscribe now. I really appreciate it. It's free, it doesn't cost anything, and whenever I upload a brand new coaching video to YouTube, you will be the first to be notified about it. So, you won't be in the dark for weeks and weeks, and then one day you might, find it on YouTube somewhere as a recommended. Instead, you'll get it fresh as I upload it, right? Because you want this red pill knowledge fresh. You want these red pill truth bombs fresh. So subscribe to the channel.